The Encore offers two engine choices, both 1.4-liter 4-cylinders, both turbocharged, both long-stroke designs, yet one is standard and the other is an upgrade option. There are significant distinctions. For example, the base engine has a slightly smaller bore, a little less displacement, 1,364 cubic centimeters versus 1,399, a lower compression ratio, 9.5 to 1 versus 10.0:1, and port rather than direct fuel injection. The net result of these differences is a power disparity that may seem modest, but in the realm of this small fry is significant: 138 horsepower and 148 pounds-to-foot of torque for the base version, 153 horsepower and 177 pounds-to-foot for the upgrade. The higher output engine is an $895 option on the Sport Touring trim level, as well as, in ascending order, the Preferred 2, Essence, and Premium. It can be had either with front or all-wheel drive. It's not available on the two lowest priced versions, the base trim and the Preferred. Note that even the upgrade engine is not the hottest power plant in the segment. The Kia Soul Turbo, 201 horsepower, and the Nissan Juke, 188 ponies, have a lot more punch, and they get off the line with greater urgency. The Jeep Renegade offers a 180 horsepower 2.4-liter, but in rugged Trailhawk trim it's pudgy at nearly 3,600 pounds and a tad lethargic. But while the Encore, even with the higher output engine, is not the quickest little pony in the subcompact corral, it's not the slowest, either. In our recent test of a front-drive Sport Touring Encore, we recorded a 0 to 60 mph time of 7.8 seconds and a 16.2-second quarter mile at 86 mph. We characterized those results as peppy, noting that it was the quickest Encore we'd tested. Adding all-wheel drive, of course, adds mass. This all-wheel drive Sport Touring weighed in at 3,382 pounds versus 3,244 for our front-drive example. We photographed an Encore Premium, and the inevitable consequence of greater mass is lower acceleration, in this case 8.4 seconds to 60 and 16.6 seconds through the quarter mile at 83 mph. Those results don't really constitute peppiness. In any case, it's clear that getting pinned against the seat back isn't part of the appeal with these vehicles. But on other portions of the dynamic scorecard, the all-wheel drive Encore acquits itself pretty well. Brisk maneuvers bring an abundance of rock and roll, but the steering is reasonably quick, 2.8 turns lock-to-lock, and more tactile than some. And the payoff for suspension tuning that favors compliance over roll stiffness is ride quality that's benign even on washboard unpaved roads. We weren't able to document grip for this Encore due to snowy weather conditions, but expect it to be similar to the so-so 0.81 grams recorded by the front-drive model. On the other hand, its 166-foot stopping distance from 70 mph is among the best in the class. Fuel economy, though, is unremarkable. We logged 22 miles per gallon, as is the performance of the 6-speed automatic transmission. It includes a manual shifting function, operable by a thumb switch atop the shift lever, that is not at all tempting to employ. At least the engine's auto stop-start function is one of the more seamless in the business, which is good, because, as in almost all Buicks, it can't be switched off.